All right, so get this. We're going to deep dive into the 5 amazing women chosen to grace U.S. quarters in 2025.
Oh, wow.
It's the final year of the American Women Quarters Program.
Oh.
And their legacies.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I bet.
We're talking Ida B. Wells, Juliette Gordon Low, Dr. Vera Rubin, Stacey Park Milbern, and Althea Gibson.
Wow, what a lineup.
Each one a barrier breaker. Each one left a mark on history.
It's fascinating, really. They represent, like, different parts of American life, you know, achievements from journalism, activism, to science and sports. Their stories, they really showcase how diverse women's contributions have been through history.
Okay, let's kick things off with Ida B. Wells.
Okay.
You probably know her, fearless journalist, civil rights activist.
Yeah, sure.
But get this, she was also a suffragist.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize that.
Champion for women's right to vote.
Huge back then.
Huge EE. Fighting for equality on so many fronts.
And during a time when it was incredibly hard, right? For women and Black people, Wells was really outspoken, especially about lynching in the U.S.
Yeah.
Her investigations, her writing, so powerful.
It's amazing.
They challenged, like, the whole narrative at the time, exposed this system of racial terror that was so deep-rooted.
It's wild to think she died in 1931. But her work still resonates with activists and scholars today.
A true lasting legacy.
It is.
Her dedication to truth-telling, her fight for justice, paved the way for so many journalists and activists after her.
It's so important.
Especially now, with misinformation everywhere, her courage, her commitment to facts.
It's more relevant than ever.
Absolutely.
Okay, switching gears a bit, let's talk about Juliette Gordon Low.
All right.
The founder of the Girl Scouts.
Oh, the Girl Scouts.
Some of you listening probably have great memories.
Yeah.
Cookies, camping trips.
Definitely.
But Low's vision, it wasn't just about badges and cookies.
Right.
She wanted to empower girls, help them build confidence from a young age.
At the core of it.
She truly believed that girls could become leaders in their communities and beyond.
And beyond, yeah.
And she wanted to give them the tools to make it happen.
It's amazing how ahead of her time she was.
1912.
Back in 1912, we're still talking about female leadership and representation today.
I know.
And she was laying the groundwork over a century ago.
It's crazy.
And you know,
what?
Low herself, she defied expectation.
Yeah.
A woman of privilege.
Right.
Could have taken the traditional route.
Easy, yeah.
But no, she dedicated her life to lifting others up.
All right, next up, Dr. Vera Rubin.
Okay.
Get ready for this.
I'm ready.
Astronomer whose research led to the discovery of dark matter.
Whoa, dark matter.
Ever heard of it?
Yeah, mind-blowing stuff.
This.
Dr. Rubin was studying, like, how galaxies rotate.
Yeah.
And she found they were spinning way faster than they should.
Really?
Based on the matter, the visible matter we could see.
So it's like watching a merry-go-round going super fast. But only seeing, like, a couple of kids on it.
Right.
You think, wait a minute.
There's got to be something else there.
There's got to be something else making it spin that fast, something we can't see.
Exactly. That's how Dr. Rubin helped us understand.
Wow.
That there's this invisible stuff out there, dark matter. It makes up a huge chunk of the universe's mass.
Really?
Her observations, they challenged everything we thought we knew about the cosmos.
I'm curious, what was the reaction from the scientific community when she presented her findings?
You think they were like, yes, dark matter, of course. Not at all.
Oh, really?
Like, a lot of groundbreaking discoveries, Dr. Rubin's findings, met with skepticism.
Wow.
It took years of more research observation to confirm her work.
Yeah.
But she never wavered.
Yes, she knew.
She knew.
That's amazing.
It says a lot about her perseverance.
Yeah.
Dedication to scientific truth.
And to think she did all this in a field dominated by men.
What a trailblazer.
Her story is a powerful reminder
Oh.
that the most significant breakthroughs,
Yeah.
sometimes they come from those who dare to question conventional thinking.
I love that. Okay, now let's talk about Stacey Park Milbern.
Right.
Incredible activist, dedicated her life to fighting for the rights of people with disabilities.
Milburn's work,
Yeah.
it was revolutionary.
Really?
She challenged how society viewed disability. Instead of seeing it as something to be fixed or overcome.
Right.
She emphasized the value and dignity of all individuals.
I love that.
Regardless of their ability.
So important.
And she didn't just talk about it, she lived it.
Yeah.
Became a leading figure in the disability rights movement.
That's incredible.
Her activism led to greater accessibility, inclusion for people with disabilities.
It's so powerful to see her legacy on U.S. currency.
Absolutely.
Right.
This choice, it shows a growing awareness of how important representation is. Honoring people who have fought for social justice, equality for marginalized communities.
All right, last but certainly not least, we have Althea Gibson.
Althea Gibson.
A tennis legend who shattered racial barriers in the world of sports.
Gibson's story.
Yeah.
It's one of pure grit, determination. Imagine this. First Black athlete to win major tennis tournaments.
What?
Wimbledon.
Wow.
French Open. U.S. Open.
That's incredible.
Makes you wonder what it must have been like for her.
Yep.
Facing discrimination, prejudice, but still rising to the top of her game.
Hard to overstate the impact of her achievements.
You can't.
She didn't just win championships.
Right.
She paved the way for other Black athletes.
To compete at the highest level.
Yeah.
Showed the world talent and hard work can overcome anything.
Even the most daunting obstacles.
Yeah.
Her victories, they weren't just personal triumphs.
Yeah.
They were symbolic victories for equality and inclusion in sports.
Her legacy continues to inspire
athletes and dreamers from all backgrounds.
That's the power of her story, right?
And I think what's truly remarkable is that her story, it goes beyond sports.
Yeah.
Anyone who's faced adversity and fought for their dreams, they can find inspiration in Gibson's pursuit of excellence.
It's true. So there you have it.
Yeah.
5 incredible women.
5 incredible women.
Who left an unforgettable mark on history.
They really did.
Each one, in their own way, challenged the status quo and fought for a better future.
It's true.
But here's the thing.
What's that?
These 5 women, they represent just a tiny fraction of the countless women who've shaped American history.
Absolutely. There's so many more stories out there.
So many more.
Waiting to be discovered, explored.
That's what makes this deep dive so exciting, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about learning about these 5 remarkable women.
It's about so much more.
It's about opening our eyes to the vast tapestry of human experience.
Absolutely. Recognizing the power of individual stories.
Yeah.
To inspire change.
To inspire change. Really makes you think.
Doesn't it?
How many other incredible women have been, overlooked.
Or forgotten.
Yeah, throughout history.
It's true. It's like we're just starting to, scratch the surface of their stories, their contributions.
Exactly.
That's why this program, putting them on quarters, it's so significant.
It is.
It's a symbol of recognition.
A powerful symbol.
Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
For so long, our currency, it's mainly featured men.
It has.
Usually in politics or, military achievements.
Right.
But these women, they represent so many different fields.
I know.
Journalism, activism, science, sports.
So diverse.
It's like we're finally acknowledging the full spectrum of human achievement, and it's about time.
It's about time.
Right.
It's a step towards inclusivity. Recognizing that American history, it's shaped by people from all walks of life.
Exactly.
All genders, all backgrounds.
Okay, so we've talked about these amazing women, their accomplishments, but what does it all mean for us?
That's the big question.
Why should we care about their stories?
Especially now, right?
Especially now, in the 21st century.
Well, for one, it reminds us that history is full of incredible people. People who have overcome so much, make such huge contributions. To our world.
And often it's women whose stories haven't been told.
Exactly. It's like we're finally filling in those gaps.
Right.
Telling a more complete and accurate version of history.
That's important.
So crucial.
For understanding where we come from. Where we're going as a society.
Nice.
By learning about these women and what they accomplished. We can really get a better understanding.
Deeper appreciation.
Of history's complexities.
Yeah.
All the different forces.
The diverse forces.
That shaped our world.
Exactly.
And let's be real. Their stories are inspiring.
Absolutely inspiring.
They can motivate us. Pursue our own dreams. Make a difference in our communities.
These women, they didn't just accept limitations.
No.
They challenged the status quo.
They fought for a better future.
They did.
And their legacies, they inspire us.
They continue to inspire us.
To do the same.
Absolutely.
Think about it.
What if
a young girl sees Ida B. Wells on a quarter?
Yeah.
becomes curious about her story, or a young boy with a disability sees Stacey Park Milbern on a coin
and realizes that people like him
can make a difference.
It's
powerful.
It's like planting seeds of possibility, reminding everyone
that they can achieve great things.
It can
spark a sense of wonder. Encourage people to learn more,
to dig deeper
about these incredible women.
That's what I love about these deep dives.
Me too.
It's not just about facts.
It's not.
It's about igniting curiosity.
Yeah.
Inspiring action.
Connecting with the past.
In a way that shapes our future.
It really is. It's also interesting to think about, the timing of this program.
Oh, yeah.
How it's ending in 2025.
Right. It's
kind of
bittersweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're celebrating these incredible women.
Yeah.
But it also makes you realize, there are so many more. Whose stories haven't been told.
Exactly.
And deserve to be told.
It makes you wonder, what's next?
Right.
How else can we highlight these achievements?
Yeah. And how do we make sure that this isn't just, a trend, but a lasting shift?
Yeah.
And how we see...
how we value women.
The contributions of women.
It's a challenge.
It is.
But I think first, we got to acknowledge...
that there's still work to do.
Lots of work.
We need to be,
intentional
about finding and amplifying the voices of women.
Especially
those who have been marginalized.
Or silenced.
Right.
And we can all do our part. Whether it's, supporting women-led organizations.
We're reading
books by women authors.
Or even just,
having conversations like this. Where we're actively engaging
with these stories.
Sharing them with others.
Speaking of sharing stories, what resonated with you most?
Ooh, good question.
During this whole deep dive.
It's hard to choose.
Yeah.
They were all so inspiring.
They were.
But I think what really got me was their determination.
Yeah.
Often in the face of such adversity.
Right.
Imagine
maybe
Althea Gibson walking onto that court.
Knowing she's not just playing for herself.
Right.
But for a whole community.
That's been denied.
Denied opportunity.
For so long.
That takes,
serious resilience. That's remarkable.
And it wasn't just about,
personal ambition.
Or
achievement.
It was about breaking down barriers.
Yes.
Creating a more just world for everyone.
They each, in their own way, help to pave the way.
For future generations.
Which brings us back to your question about what's next. I think the best way
to honor them
is to pick up the torch. Right.
Keep the work going. Whether it's,
fighting for social justice.
Advocating for equality.
Or just
challenging the status quo.
We all have a role to play.
In shaping a better future.
We do.
And that starts with recognizing the power of our own voices.
Yeah.
Using them to share the stories of others. We can all be change makers.
We can.
In our communities.
No matter how small.
No matter how small our actions.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, we want to leave you with this.
Okay.
Think about the women in your life.
The women who inspire you.
Maybe it's your mom.
A teacher.
A friend.
A historical figure.
What makes them remarkable?
What can you learn from them?
And how can you carry their legacy forward?
In your actions, in your interaction.
Not the world. It's a question worth thinking about.
It is.
Remember, history's always being written.
That's true.
Who will be the trailblazers of tomorrow?
Right.
How can we make sure their stories are heard?
Their contributions valued.
It all starts with curiosity.
Learning from the past.
Recognizing the power of stories.
To spark change.
Thanks for joining us on this journey.
Keep exploring.
Keep sharing.
The stories of these incredible women.
Who are shaping our world.
Shaping our world.